Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at something really awesome, and that is this quad stair extender. Now this is based upon an idea by SethBling that he released around about 3 months ago that allowed you to have pop-up stairs that came out of the ground to get you up 3 high walls, and what I thought I would do is take it a step further. Or maybe 2. This design allows you to get up a whopping 5 block high wall with relative ease, so let's take a closer look at it. Now, obviously, if you wanted to be a little bit more secretive about this, then you wouldn't be using a lever. But because this is a demonstration, that is what we are going to be doing. But if you want to see hidden activation device videos, then I will put links to those just down below the like button. But anyway, now we're going to flick our lever, and you will see that the stairs pop out of the floor, and also out of the wall, creating a nice pathway to the top, so we can head inside, pick up our boats and hose, and have a fantastic time. Then once we're done, we just head back down, flick the lever once again, and you will see the stairs fold away, and there's nothing left to be seen. As far as the redstone is concerned, it really isn't that bad. First impressions might be, oh, that looks a little bit complicated, but once you take a look around, you will notice that actually it isn't too difficult. The first thing that you must know is that the left hand side is identical to the right hand side. It has just been mirrored, which means that if you're building it, if you do one side first, the other side will be so much easier because you will know exactly what you are doing. As far as the size is concerned, it isn't really that bad either. It doesn't take up much of a footprint at all, and it's nice and easy to slot into a base. Now for those of you who aren't going to be building this one manually, then I will include a world download in the description that you can check out for yourselves, but for those of you who want a tutorial, well, let's crack on. In this one, I am going to be covering how to build one side of the build because, like I said earlier, it is a mirrored design and it is very easy to just do it on the flip side and get it all complete. So what you need to do is start off with a 3x7 area, and the first thing that we're going to place down is our double piston extender and then the sticky piston on the side there, and then we're going to place in the blocks that we're going to be using for our wall, and they are just going to go up a little bit like this, and then you want to place a sticky piston facing inwards here and your 2 sticky pistons like that. So you should end up with this sort of shape. The first thing that we're going to wire up is the bottom part, so you want to go round the back and take this block here and run a line of redstone across like this. Now we're going to be using this one as a temporary input block, so just place that down there. Then you want to place some redstone dust here, a repeater, a block, and then redstone with a block like this and redstone on top of it. Then grab your repeater, set this one to 4 ticks and this one to 1 tick with a block down there. Coming off of this redstone dust, you want to place a repeater facing in this direction, running into a block with a redstone torch on the side, another block here, and then another redstone torch, and you will see that your double piston extender will do something a little bit funky. But anyway, you want to grab your dropper and place it on the side of this block that is currently being powered by a redstone torch, and then you want to run a hopper back into that dropper and drop an item into the dropper, and that will create a falling edge monostable circuit. Then you just want to place down a comparator running out from the hopper, another block like this with a repeater, and that repeater is going to be running into this block, and now you should see that actually your double piston extender and your first block retraction are all working perfectly. Now the top circuit is actually considerably easier than the bottom circuit, so quickly you just want to place a block up by this piece of redstone dust here, another piece of redstone dust like this, block down here with a repeater, running into a block with a redstone torch on the top, and then another block and another torch like that, and you should see that once again something funny will happen. Don't worry about it. But anyway, you just want to place a block here and a repeater like this. Then off the edge of this redstone torch, you are going to place yet another repeater that is going to be running into a block with, once again, a redstone torch on the top. And we're going to be using the standard circuit here. So you want to go 2 ticks on the back piston and 4 ticks on the front piston, just like that. And actually, I've made a little bit of a mistake. You want to remove that redstone torch and put it on the side of this block, and then you want to place a block on top of that torch with another redstone torch on top of that, and then a redstone torch on the side with a block on top of it, and that is your entire top circuit done. So if we give it a quick tester with the pistons, you can see that actually we got our staircase there, and then when we flick it off, you can see that it is all working fine. Just to let you know, if you do want the 2-wide version, don't worry about any funny redstone canoodling. As you can see, this redstone wire runs across, and that will actually meet up with the one on the other side, as you can see here, and that will link up your whole circuit. So that's nice and easy, but if you do want a little bit more information on that, then of course there is that world download in the description. But anyway, the last thing that you have to do now is just cover it all up, make it look nice, because you don't want any exposed redstone, and even cover up the top here so you've got a nice platform to stand on. But unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today, folks. So if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.